Sup my dudes, Valkyrja, and today I'm going to talk to you about Luocha and the stats you should focus on, because I know a lot of people are kind of confused on which stats are good, and if you're getting him, there's one thing you really need to focus on. So, with Luocha, if you guys don't know the deal with Luocha, Luocha is going to be an insane healer, and the big reason as to why he's going to be really good is his skill right here. After using his skill, Luocha immediately restores the target's ally HP equal to 70% of Luocha's attack plus 1025, plus Luocha gains 1 stack of Abyss Flower. Now the important part of this skill is this little part right here. When any ally's HP drops to 50% or lower, an effect equivalent to his skill will immediately be triggered and applied to this ally one time without consuming skill points. This effect can be triggered again after 2 turns. So now that I explained it really quick for you guys, I want to go ahead and highlight one thing that it said, after 2 turns. So because of that, we're going to be trying to build Luocha with speed, because we want Luocha to have as much speed as humanly possible. Not too much speed if you're running him with the likes of Wukong, because Wukong takes very heavy speed tuning inside your team. I'll get more into that as we get closer. Wukong's very difficult to use, but because his heal triggers only after 2 turns, again, the passive healing, you want to try to give him as many turns as possible. So to illustrate why speed is so good on Luocha, let me give you a little example. So let's just use this yellow here for imaginary. Yellow is actually going to hurt my eyes. Never mind, let's not do that. Let's pretend we did. Anyways, let's draw the little coffin here. We're going to draw this so we know this is Luocha. And then we're going to draw Luocha holding his coffin here. Very stretchy. He's just got one really long arm. And anyways, here's your teammate. Here is I don't know. Let's go with Himiko, right? Here's Himiko. We got to make sure to make it lore accurate. And that long hair. There we go. Give it a little bit of red, so we know it's Himiko, right? Anyways, Himiko gets hit. Himiko gets bonked, right? Himiko gets bonked by the baseball bat. That doesn't really look like a baseball bat. Let's not use that one. She doesn't get bonked by that. I'm sure some of you guys would like that. But let's just I don't know. Let's just say she got hit. Right? Here's her life bar. She got hit. It was green, and now she got hit, right? And now it's like less than half. And now it's less than half. Here's it got bonked. So now it's boop. So now Luocha is going to just spritz some heals all over her. This is turning slowly into something else, but going to shower her in healing goodness, and then she's going to get healed back up and whoop, all the way back up. But then, because Luocha's on speed, that 2-turn cooldown that he's now under, he's going to be going very fast. Zoom, right? He's going to be going quick, and that 2 turns is going to go to 1 turn very quickly. And then that 1 turn, because we have speed on him, is going to go to no turns very quickly. And then if she gets bonked again to below half again, he can spritz her again with even more healing. Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. I highly recommend running him on what I call Cowboy set, Musketeer the Wild Wheat. If you ever hear me refer to Cowboy, I recommend this set. This set plus maybe Sprightly Vonwhack. Sprightly Vonwhack will give him priority in turn order. But you don't really need Sprightly Vonwhack on him. Just, I would go Space Sealing Station would be another good one. Or even Fleet of the Ageless, which is, I know it gives him max HP, which he doesn't really care about, but he's able to give 8% attack to the entire speed, because he's going to, or the entire team, not the entire speed. But he's going to be able to give the entire team more attack that way, 8% attack, because he's going to have a lot of speed. And the reason we want to run Musketeer, because it not only gives him attack, which he wants, gives him 2 sources of attack, increases his basic attack damage, which is where basically most of his damage is going to come from, because he's going to deal decent damage, because he's going to have so much built into attack. All of his healing scales off attack, and increases wearer speed by 6%. Whenever you combine that with boots and substats, you can probably get some decent speed. Now I know the 6% wearer speed here only applies to the base speed, so it's not something that you can add on to the relics, but it ends up being a pretty significant amount. especially whenever you consider that his base speed is 101. So considering the 6%, it's an extra 6 speed. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it can end up being pretty significant. So it helps generate more turns for him, more turns. That skill's going to reset more. So speed, once again, is the most important stat to go ahead and have on Luocha, other than obviously stacking attack. Now, if you want to build him in DPS, it's definitely an option, building him crit rate, crit damage, etc. I would just try to build him with energy regeneration and things like that. But the main important thing that I wanted to try to get across with today's video is speed. Speed is going to be very important on Luocha, so you can reset that passive healing, so your team is much safer constantly without you having to spend skill points to go ahead and keep them nice and healthy. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. This is just something I want to throw in your head. I'll put out a more comprehensive Luocha guide once I get my hands on them, once I test them. I'll definitely put out a better guide for the artifacts and stuff like that once we get closer. And also the one thing I really want to talk about whenever we get really close to it, because it's a little bit over a week away, is Yukong. Yukong's going to be a really rough character to run, but God, does she look strong. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.